In the process of building an online course, it's really common for course creators to have the following questions. How do I get members to stay engaged? How do I help them reach the result that I'm promising to them? And how do I build a community around what I'm teaching? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can organize your course content in a way that will accomplish all of these things. If you want to see more videos like this one helping you grow your online knowledge business, please click like and subscribe below. Hey everyone, I'm Brian McAnulty. I'm the founder of Heights Platform, the online course creation software that helps creators like you monetize your knowledge and get your customers results. So you want to build these action steps into your lessons. And when you're done, the most powerful way of helping your students reach that result that they're after and building a community is to give your students a way to put that new knowledge into use and share that with their peers. In Heights Platform, we have features that do exactly that. The most powerful and unique one being a feature that we call projects. So I'm going to switch over to show you my screen here and walk you through how that works. So here we are in this example photography program about learning how to take your photography hobby and then become a professional photographer. And when we scroll down to the bottom here, we have what is called an assignment, where as the creator, you can ask this question to your students, and then they can provide an answer and optionally upload an attachment to you to submit that as basically this is one of those kind of action items that you're creating in your lessons. And so this isn't really something that's too unique. You've probably seen something like this if you've taken any other online courses before, where you have this step that you have to complete, and maybe you're going to share part of that with the creator so that you can receive feedback as a student. So what I want to show though is once you get done the course and it's time to really demonstrate everything and put together everything that you've learned into something to actually get that result that you're promised, then that's where our projects feature comes in. So I'm going to go over here to projects. And now this is the example project for this course that this course is about. You have this photography hobby and then you want to become a professional photographer and get your first client. So the project is generally the goal of the course. In this case, getting a photography client. So as the creator, you set up this project and you add whatever instructions are necessary, any resources that are necessary for the students. And then once the student has completed the course, the project unlocks for them that they will then be able to post their own work and make a post inside this project. And so this is really, really powerful because then instead of just saying, okay, here's all the steps along the way to go through this course and do something, you're actually having the student prove and say, well, this is it. This is everything I've learned, and here's what I was able to create. So this is just a simple example of a photography course, but let's say you were building a course about how to launch your first online course. Then the project in that case could be for students to show off what they've built in their course and say like, hey, here's my new course. Let's say you have a music course, for example. Maybe it's about like composing or mixing a song. Then the project could be for all the students to submit the song that they wrote or that they made and share that with their peers. So what that looks like is if we go here and click on one of these example project posts, the student can share their process. They're saying everything that they did, everything that they learned, how that came together, and what is the result or outcome that they reached from that. So in this case, the student's saying like, I got clients, and I got somebody to sign a contract, and here are the graphics, the contract, the email template that I used to be able to do that. And what's so great about this is students not only are then actually putting to use all that new knowledge, but by sharing it with everybody else, they're helping the rest of your students. And they're also basically everyone can gain feedback and insight from each other. So your students are helping each other learn and helping each other get ideas, because maybe this student comes in here and makes a post and maybe they learned something or thought of an idea because of whatever you taught that was actually different from what you taught, but then that's helpful to the other students in your course. So this is kind of where the community aspect of everything comes in. So other students can go and comment on the project posts that a student makes. They can go and like react to that and like that, and they can vote on the project posts of other students. And the way I like to think of this is if you look at like video games, for example, it's a common idea that when you have a video game, there's certain kinds of genres of video games where they talk about this concept of end game content, meaning that once you beat the game, what is the content or things that still exist in the mechanics of that game for the player to have some kind of desire to still continue playing it. And so the project in the case of your course really is that end game content. And to explain that a little bit more briefly and in the context of a course, why that's so powerful is because you can have students who maybe they've completed the course, they've submitted their project, they got a ton of value from that, but because they got so much value from that, they actually stick around and then they want to see what the other new students who are just finishing the course are posting in the project. And that can be valuable to them, but then they're also sticking around and providing feedback and advice to your new students coming in. So in a way that as everything continues to grow, as you get more people posting in the project and more people coming through your course, you have this benefit of this community forming where your other students start to support each other as well. And so really that is how projects can become so powerful. And I really believe that in most creative courses that you're teaching, it really makes sense to try to implement and use a project in there so students can interact. And that engagement and the comments and everything going on in here really helps to keep your students engaged and part of your whole program. So some creators get a little bit, I guess, not really nervous, but they're uncertain about the idea of if they should give a lifetime access to their course. And really, I think in most cases you should, because of this example that I'm talking about, where somebody goes into the project like this, and then you have this benefit that you want the student to stick around, because not only will they get continued value from talking and engaging with other students, but they can provide value to your newer students coming in because of where you've helped them get to. So not only are they providing the value for that, but you're keeping them happy. They're going to be the kind of student that's likely to leave you an awesome review in the future. So really, that's what I wanted to explain in this video. Going through this process of having the course with action items, once you complete the course, having a way for the student to demonstrate and really put all that knowledge to use is a super, super powerful way of not only keeping students engaged, but helping students reach that result and building a community around your program. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any specific examples of something that helped you maintain engagement in your online course, please share that with us below in the comments. And if you want to learn more, then check out this next video.